What's up, everybody? Spaz here. Welcome to my channel, Arrow Key Gaming TV. We want to give you a quick look at the new Recon in Battlefield 4 Beta. So the new Recon is a very powerful Recon unit in comparison to some of the other games. It is most similar to the Recon found in Battlefield Bad Company 2. I say that because it now has access to C4. It's much more powerful than all the other games, such as Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 3. Granted, it did have the SOFLAM, but now it does have more gadgets and more options to be more effective on the battlefield. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Recon's new loadout and its options. So before we take a look at the Recon's class's specific loadout options, we need to keep in mind that this still is a beta, so things may be added to, altered, or changed upon release. For example, I've heard rumors that the Recon will also have access to Claymores, but I am not sure if that is going to be part of the release. We will find out. But let's go ahead and take a look at the options available in the beta. So, obviously he has access to 4 major weapon groupings. The first is the sniper rifles, which include your single shot, bolt action sniper rifles, the carbines, and the new class of weapons labeled the DMRs, which stands for Designated Marksman Rifles, and the shotguns as well. Moving on to the gadgets available for the Recon class in Battlefield 4 Beta, we can look and see that he has C4, and as I noted in the beginning of this video, that is something he had access to in Battlefield Bad Company 2, and just like in Battlefield Bad Company 2, the Recon class has motion sensor mines again. And his final gadget in this beta is the PLD, which stands for the Portable Laser Designator, which is essentially a SOFLAM that can be carried around by the Recon to designate targets, and it also serves a function of a rangefinder for the Recon. Man, I will show you clips of each of these different functionalities in just a second, but before we do, we need to take a look at the customization option for the sniper rifles. So with the sniper rifles, you can customize them pretty intensively, and the most important change is the variable scope. In this game, you can have 2 different optics. In Battlefield 3, you were essentially stuck with either a 14x, a 6x, a 4x scope. You couldn't really vary between the two, but in this game, you can have variable scopes, which is very helpful because you can engage things at close range and then also touch targets with a 14x scope. Now, let's move on to some gameplay clips featuring all of this stuff. So the first 2 clips I'm going to show you here are just me using the PLD to lock targets for my teammates to engage. One thing to note that this has an effective range of 300 meters, so anything outside of 300 meters you are not going to be able to lock onto. And then after this clip here, I'm going to show you how to use the PLD to set the effective range of your sniper rifle. If you watch these clips carefully, you can see that there is an RNG setting that constantly moves depending on where you are spotting your scope. So if as soon as you find a target, you can look at the range and then select that effective range for your sniper rifle, and it will go the distance that you have selected. One thing to note on this, occasionally you are going to be in between ranges, and I've spoken to one of the better snipers in the Battlefield series, and he said that each reticle is 1/5 of 100 meters, so effectively 20 meters. So if you're in between ranges, you can use the specific reticles on the scope to adjust because it is not going to range to a specific number. As you can see here, I'm going to be able to perform a headshot on this guy on top of the building after I set my rifle to 300 meters. It's actually really easy to snipe now in this game at range. There is no guessing for bullet drop, or the guessing has been reduced quite a bit. Last shot here. Nice little headshot. And then the final clip I'm going to show you before I set you off is just the Recon class being able to use the C4. That's it for this video, guys. I will do some more in-depth stuff for this game, so stay tuned for that. If you want to see me play an entire round as a Recon, let me know. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and we will catch you in another video. Talk to you later. Okay.